Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Revolution. The pilot has been televised and we have heard your cries for more content here from Revolution Wrestling. And oh, wait a second. We're going to go join Team USA in the back. But it looks like the UK has already gotten a hold of them. Justin back there is looking for, I don't know, I think we got to get some EMTs back there. It looks like, yeah, Dom and Mikey are both out. Mikey has a match tonight, so we'll see how that goes. But first, we're going to head down to the ring to talk to our world champion, Manus. He is currently addressing the crowd. That's just why you can't hear the microphone. And we will momentarily begin talking to the rest of the team. Wait a second. Oh, man, here he is, folks. I was wondering if he was going to show up tonight. Here he is, Isaiah Chimel. Sprinting down the ring, nonetheless. This is the man who defeated Manus in the first match of the pilot. The first ever match of Revolution Wrestling. And it was by countout. Which has to be the most despicable way to win a match in pro wrestling. But I digress. Isaiah Chimel, I guess, coming out to confront Manus. He does have a match scheduled for tonight. And again, we can't hear what's going on down there. We don't have the proper microphones yet. We still need some more donations to the cause. If you would like to join the revolution... Oh my goodness, wait a sec, no! Chimel with the spear and the takedown of the champ. Champ took the belt off. And now the champ hammering in. And of course now security getting between these two. You'd have to think this might be a future world championship matchup. Referee telling him to break it up because Chimel has a match right now. He's facing off against the mighty Slay. Slay? I don't know. I don't have a real name for this guy yet. But look how green he is. Oh my goodness, nice Russian leg sweep there from the Great Slide. And apparently he is a local talent that we have brought in to prove that he has what it takes to join the Revolution. Chimel now stopping him in his tracks. Big kick, another kick, go behind, and Chimel now spin him around. Irish whip. He's got the slide, the green slide all over the place now. Has him going all over now. Hook in the leg and a nice neck breaker there. Nice sit down on top of a standing man. This guy is tiny. I think he's like 5 foot nothing, making Chimel look like a giant out there, which is saying something. Beautiful kick from Isaiah Chimel. And as I was saying before, folks, if you would like to join the Revolution, you can go ahead and join our Discord and fill out the form, submit your information, and we will get you in the Revolution as soon as possible. The more, the merrier is what I always say now. Chimel backing up with a drop kick. On slide. And now here we go. Oh, big elbow. Coming across the chest. And a nice kick. Roundhouse from Chimel. Chimel looking impressive so far. Of course, the half-son, I guess, of Tony Chimel. Great Hall of Fame announcer. Slide note now with the comeback. Jumping up and over. Not able to capitalize, though. Of course, brothers with Jimmy Chimel, pro wrestler of multiple years. Isaiah, this is his first stint here on the big stage, and now Isaiah bringing him up to the second rope, and oh no, what is he doing? No way, not to the. Is he going to the floor? He's taking him. Oh my goodness, to the floor! Chimel with a superplex to the outside on this poor man. And the referee is starting the count. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Again? Referee being instructed to count. And Chimel just playing with the crowd here. And what looks like the way that we started off our pilot episode may in fact be the way that we start off episode 1 here inside of Revolution Wrestling. Is our referee going to count us up to 10? I don't think that the green man's getting up. Maybe we'll learn his name for next time, but either way, looks like, yep, there's 9, I believe. He's saying one more. That is it. And your winner by way of countout, is Jimmy Chimel. Surprise, surprise here. Take a look, the aftermath of that superplex. You had the 10 count, and now Jimmy Chimel is 2-0. Sorry, Isaiah Chimel, 2-0. Freudian slip there from his brother, calling so many of his brother's matches. 2-0, and I think that he may be next in line. Of course, he's the only man who's beaten the champ so far. You'd have to think another impressive showing from this man. Will we see a title match in the future? Only time can tell. But folks, we have some new people coming to Revolution Wrestling, and let's take a look at one of them right here. Oh, okay. Well, the Joker is coming to Revolution Wrestling, and now another matchup with a little bit of controversy here. Mikey Lee being medically cleared to compete tonight. Dom being taken to a local medical facility, but he's going to be facing all that. Scott McIntyre here in our opening, well, I guess now our second contest. I guess you could call that an opener. The way that Isaiah Chimel took out the green guy, but either way, introducing first in this second contest, from Ayr, Scotland, representing the UK, he is all that, Scott McIntyre. Of course, the brother of Drew McIntyre, former world champion in his own right. Scott McIntyre trying to make his way into the professional wrestling world. And he, of course, being brought out today by Wade Barrett, another member of Team UK. And here we go. Making his way to the ring. And you can see he's a little busted. He feels a little tired. He's not showing it a lot, but you can definitely see it in his eyes. From Chicago, Illinois, Mikey Lee. The All-American Mikey Lee, making his singles debut here in Revolution Wrestling. Of course, this man wrestles all over the world. Most recently in Bushido Pro. Of course, taking his talents all over. Florida Water. So many places. It's so hard to name. Ring the Bell. QPW. All of the places where you can wrestle around. He has done so. He is a big name. Former Ring the Bell Wrestling 2007 champion. Of course, Mikey Lee looking to make his singles debut a memorable one as he takes on all that in our second of 3 matches of the night. And here we go, both men in position. The referee says ring that bell. Let's get to it. And oh, a nice counter right out the gate. Mikey with the counter to a running clothesline there from all that Scott McIntyre, and a nice hip toss as well. Mikey, the standout professional of these two. He's the veteran. He has earned his tenure status, to say the least, here in the world of professional wrestling and all that. No, a nice tilt-a-whirl again from the All-American. Of course, Mikey representing all that is good in America. You know, there's sometimes I've talked to Mikey in the back, and he said there's not much to root for with America right now. And, you know, you look out there, and times may seem bleak, but Mikey Lee represents the hope that us Americans face, that we feel every single day, that the world will get just a little bit better. All that, Scott McIntyre with a nice neck breaker, looking to destroy that hope, take that hope away from the average American. And you're thinking, wow, I haven't seen a nice foreign, U.S. versus U.K. or U.S. versus foreigner war in a while. Well, guess what? The Revolution is chock full of all of your favorite professional wrestling. As a beautiful drop kick there, we love to feature international talent, and it just so happens that the U.K. seems to have a huge problem with the U.S. right now. At least in the wrestling world. Here we go. Nice scoop slam from Mikey. He's keeping this match going. He's trying to stay on the offense. Big chop. He doesn't want the rookie to get just a little bit of offense. He wants to keep the pressure going. Nice leg drop there from Mikey. As you see here, a series of elbow shots to those pressure points in the back. Scott McIntyre has to be feeling a little something right now. Big chop, big strike. Mikey Lee now has the headlock. Scott McIntyre with the counter now into the face lock. And just rakes the eyes right in front of the referee. Now you see there on the outside is Wade Barrett. The Wind of Change himself could be providing a huge change or a huge statistical advantage to Scott McIntyre in this matchup. I mean, you think, oh, look at that, right in the eyes. Another shot to the pupils from all that. And yes, Wade Barrett could change the tides of this matchup. As you see there, he kind of just poked the referee a little bit, trying to get a little bit of a distraction. Of course, not great timing, but any timing better than none, I guess. Is now Campbell clutch locked in here, and see, there he is. Wade Barrett up on the apron, providing the distraction that Scott McIntyre needed. Referee telling him to get down, giving him a warning. Wade Barrett saying he saw something illegal, and now, oh, nice kick there. I don't even know what to call that kick. I guess it would be like a roundhouse or an itsugiri, just without the step up. Mikey now showing his strength. Go behind. No, Scott with the go behind instead. Big clothesline from the Scotsman. Of course, he has learned from his older brother, Drew McIntyre, who could not make it overseas for the beginning of Revolutionary Wrestling. I just called it Revolutionary Wrestling again. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Oh no, wait a sec. We've seen this. This might be the first time we see this move. Oh! Pile driver from Mikey. Into the cover. No! Barrett with the distraction. And of course, Mikey doing all of this after being brutally attacked by the member. Oh, wait a sec. Wade has been ejected. Oh, nice. No! Scott McIntyre going for the springboard. Barrett's been ejected, and it looks like UK has nothing left. Yeah, you see Barrett going back there. Nice rollover into the German, into the bridge, back up into position. Another German, another roll through. Big clothesline to the back. Super kick to the gut. Rolling. Kick. There, and the Mikey drop. Or as he calls it now, the 1,000 miles. Into the cover. No hook of the leg and only a 1 count. The 1,000 miles connected. Right there. And a nice chop block from Scott, trying to get back into this matchup. Oh no. Here it is, DDT. Kind of a play off of the old Future Shock from his brother. Another aerial maneuver. Scott has to stop going for these aerial moves. They do not seem to be working. Another DDT. Kind of Future Shock. It looks like Mikey's bleeding too. Another DDT. 3 DDTs in a row. McIntyre now has complete control over this matchup. Mikey's bleeding all over the mat and a kick out. I was not expecting a kick out that early. Both of these men showing the effects that this matchup has had. Irish whip now. McIntyre hobbling his way over into the corner. Series of strikes. Mikey, though, with the counter. Big clothesline! And that could do it. There's that straight arm clothesline out the corner. And that is it. Mikey Lee, your winner in tonight's second contest. Take a look at this. These were the tilt-a-whirls that Mikey established earlier on these counters. You saw, here it is. There's that Terry Funk pile driver. And then here's the DDT that busted Mikey open. And then here it is out the... Oh, wait a sec. I thought it was going to go to the... No, a third DDT. We thought that was it. Mikey kicks out, though. He hits that Stan Hansen lariat and gets the 3 count. Of course, Mikey, a connoisseur of Japanese wrestling, pulling out all of it from his favorite white boys from overseas, Terry Funk, Stan Hansen, and of course the 1,000 Miles, his new move. We'll have to see what comes next, but you'd have to assume Dom's going to try to get some revenge on these guys next. Either way, folks, your winner, All-American Mikey Lee. And now let's head backstage to Justin Roberts and Cody Rhodes to hear about our main event.
Hello, I am Hardcore Cody Rhodes, and I will destroy Ken Shamrock. Once I finish with that old piece of trash, I will finally have my opportunity to become the world champion. So, Manus, I would look out if I were you.
Well, nicely put, Cody. After the attack in the limo at the pilot, here is our main event, Extreme Rules. The most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, and Hardcore Cody Rhodes, one-on-one Extreme Rules. And now introducing first, from Sacramento, California, one of the best to ever lace up his boots in the octagon, in the squared circle, in the six-sided ring. No matter how many sides are in the ring, this man is the most dangerous man. He is Ken Shamrock. Wearing the Kelly Green tonight for Revolution Wrestling. And of course, we are well aware that Ken Shamrock was the driver of the limo that took out Hardcore Cody Rhodes before that championship scramble, meaning that Cody never got the opportunity to be in the main event. Of course, being replaced by eventual winner and first champion Manus. And here he is, folks, his opponent looking for some revenge. He is the definition of hardcore, Cody Rhodes. Hardcore Cody Rhodes making his official now debut here for Revolution Wrestling. Hardcore Cody should have been in the main event of the pilot. And if it wasn't for the man in the ring right now, he may be holding two belts, along with his very own custom Hardcore Championship. Of course, the Hardcore title not on the line, not recognized by Revolution Wrestling, is strictly just to show how hardcore Cody truly is. And there you go, showing off the belt, showing off that he is hardcore. No better way to show how hardcore you are than an Extreme Rules match. Unfortunately, you are going up against a man whose fists are declared legally as weapons in Ken Shamrock. Let's get it on, folks. The main event of Episode 1, Cody, Ken, Extreme Rules. And Ken going very meticulous to start, raining down a right hand and another right on Cody. Infamous striker, of course, former UFC heavyweight champion, intercontinental champion, tag team, hardcore champion. This man has run the gambit. Former NWA world champion as well, been to the top of the mountain. And Cody Rhodes looking to knock him down a couple inches from the peak of said mountain. Cody now, nice chop block in the back. That's what you're going to have to do. A lot of power as far as those throws, and some of the ground game comes with the legs and that mobility, the agility from the floor. That's what you're going to have to do to stop that, especially that German suplex right there. Ken Shamrock, one of the best to ever throw a man over his head. Of course, now going in the Tree of Woe. Folks, you can vote for who you think is going to win in this main event matchup between Ken and Cody Rhodes. Feel free to type in your answers in the chat. If you are watching on delay, even head down to the comments section below and tell us who you think is going to win this first ever main event here on episode 1. Of course, not the first ever main event, but the first main event on our mainline series between Ken Shamrock and Cody Rhodes. Let us know in the comments. If you're watching with us live, feel free to tweet us live. Feel free to comment live if you're watching on our YouTube channel. And again, thank you for everybody who has supported the Revolution so far. And boy, do we have some surprises for you coming up in the near future. Now, Ken Shamrock looking to surprise Cody here. It surprises nobody with an Irish whip into that close left side corner. Nice chop shoulder block there into the corner. Now, Cody getting a knee right to the face. And again, this is Extreme Rules. We have not seen a weapon be used yet, but Ken Shamrock honestly could have those fists of his declared legally as weapons. I am convinced this guy is one of the most dangerous men in the world, and an Irish whip to prove it. Cody now, series of rights, Ken with the counter. You don't want to get into a striking game with this guy. He's going to beat you 10 times out of 10. Right there. That blow is illegal in the UFC. One to the back of the head. Here we go. Cody now has him. Irish whip in the corner. Cody getting a running start. Misses the drop kick. Ken gets out of the way. And now in a test of strength, Ken Shamrock, of course, you see those muscles, those biceps. Boom. Big back body drop there. Big suplex. From a man who honestly is still in the best part about Revolution Wrestling is that there are so many people who you can consider to be future world champions or former world champions in other companies, people that you think wouldn't be surprised if they ended up holding our title at one point. That's all I'll say. Nice, beautiful German from the Dangerous One. Irish whip now again. Ken ready for him. Go behind. German suplex again. Trying to take out the neck of Cody Rhodes. Cody, though, now has the neck. And a bulldog. Of course, the famous family, the Rhodes family, one of professional wrestling's largest dynasties. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dustin, the Natural Rhodes, and now Hardcore Cody Rhodes, looking to continue the family legacy as a member of the Revolutionary Wrestling roster. There's the Revolution. Oh, and another German suplex. He might have to get his German passport at this. Oh no, there it is. Take a look at that bite. Oh, but Cody able to get a knee into the face of Ken. Cody now has the headlock. Snapmare. And an elbow to the neck. Cody trying to create some space at this point. Nice bulldog again. Just like his father did many years ago. R.I.P. to the former Ring the Bell Wrestling 2007 legend. That was Dusty Rhodes, and now Ken Shamrock has him. Has the arm. Irish whip. Now, oh, that nearly took out the referee there. And again, for being an Extreme Rules match, you have not seen these two men go to the floor. And now that I say that, here we are. Shamrock looking to bring in the first weapon into this matchup, and it looks like it's a ladder. No, but it looks like the ladder just rolls right back under the ring. Cody able to stop him. Can you imagine Ken Shamrock with a weapon? Again, he doesn't really need weapons. This is kind of Cody's thing. Oh no, Ken, you just stole someone's drink. Somebody from the front row just lost their drink. Oh, right into the eyes of Cody. Cody dropping that chair. And a nice single leg drop kick. Now Shamrock taking control of the chair. And a steel chair shot to the head of Cody Rhodes. That's not what you want to see. Cody distracted by that water. Water in his eyes. Taking another chair shot. That's not going to be good for the brain. No. Whoa, Ken taking another drink. But Cody! Instead, with a chair shot. But then Ken perfectly placed that single leg right into the jaw of Cody Rhodes. Big belly to belly on the outside as well. It's usually the setup for the ankle lock. Big suplex there. You know, Shamrock, I think he was looking under the ring. Oh no. He's grabbed a fan's title belt. Now Cody with the go behind. Ken now has him. The front headlock throws him back into the ring. And now Ken going back in himself. Wait, Cody though with the counter. And a nice suplex. Suplexes him back into the ring just for Cody to create some more space again. Going to the outside. Ken though gets up way too fast and Shamrock breaks up whatever idea that Cody had in store. Once again, Ken trying to get this match back in the ring. But Cody now has him again. And no, I thought he was going to chuck him to the outside. Instead lifts the high knee. And Cody for a third time now. Trying to go under the ring to see what he can find. And I don't think he was able to get anything. He took too long. Shamrock, sleeper, locked in, on the floor. Now, I don't think this could be it. Because obviously you see the referee staying in the ring. The match has to end inside the square circle. However, you could really do some damage out there. Cody, though, able to get out of it. Uses those steps in order to kind of propel him. Now Cody, oh, I thought he was grabbing something. I thought he was grabbing a trash can, it looked like. Oh, we got a crutch, and we got the steel steps. Oh, the steps win. Steps beat crutches every time. And Cody just hammering down on the legs of Shamrock. Exactly what we talked about earlier. As far as the game plan goes. Definitely do some damage to the legs. It's going to hurt his ability to plant on those suplexes. He's not going to be as stable if he locks in that ankle lock. It is a great place to focus the damage. Now, Cody had some weapon. I think he picked the crutch back up, said no thank you. DDT! Shamrock though rolls to the outside now. Shamrock trying to get some space from Cody. Not what I saw coming. Ken now thrown into the barricade. Cody trying to just catch his breath, it looks like. Oh, and a nice takedown. Shamrock was going for another belt shot. Oh no. He's got him. Suplex. Wait a sec. The belt's right there. Oh, onto the belt. And it looks like the swell of the back. Landing on that title belt that the fan brought in earlier. Oh, big chair shot misses. Shamrock dodges. And now Shamrock gonna hang Cody upside down in the tree of woe. But Cody able to float right out of it. Catches the leg and a nice dragon leg screw. What's Cody doing here? Cody cross body off the springboard. Cody getting a little bit of air. Don't usually see that often from hardcore Cody Rhodes. And now Cody, nice cutter. Cody now up to the top. He's going to fly. Big axe handle from the top. Cody Rhodes in control of this matchup right now. He's got to stay on Shamrock. He has him. Another twisting neck breaker. Shamrock, though, with a counter. Grabs the head. Elbow to the face, and it looks like Cody's bleeding now. And Cody to the outside. Yep, you see the blood now flowing over that right eye. Ken, though. Nice take. Suplex there. Grabs the arm. Has a submission locked in. And of course, Cody doing some technical wrestling to get out of it. Of course, former high school champion in the state of Georgia for amateur wrestling back in high school. Now, both of these men walking around dazed and confused at each other, holding their heads. Cody trying to stop his own bleeding. And Ken thrown back into the ring with a big boot. Oh, Cody introducing those steps now into the ring. That's never, oh no. It's never a good sign. Ken twist him around and big neck breaker. And yes, I think the corner of Cody's back landed on those steps. Oh, sheesh. And he got clocked right there. Look at that. Nope. Cody, though, taking the steps. And right to the back of the head. Ken tried to dodge it, but it didn't work. Shot to the legs again. Shot to... No! Ken rolls out of the way. There it is. Misses the drop kick. Misses it again. Cody, go behind. Is he looking for Crossroads? That hardcore Crossroads. Oh my goodness, just tearing the skin of Ken Shamrock. Shamrock now bleeding in the ring. DDT. And now what's Cody looking for? Oh no, and the other set of stairs being introduced here. Now he's got 2 sets, but wait, where's Shamrock? He was behind him. Shamrock with a little cat and mouse game there. Trying to get those steps out of Cody's possession. Oh no. Neckbreaker again. Oh, just missed the steps, thankfully. Cody's very lucky on that one. Anyways, hook of the leg though. This could be it. It is. Cody lost too much blood in that match, and the former heavyweight champion takes advantage. He could not get the Crossroads. Unfortunately, too much damage done. Too much blood has been lost. And that is a 3 count. And what Cody said in that promo earlier, that he was looking to move past Shamrock and look for that world championship, maybe that might have been a mistake. You'd have to think. Maybe he overlooked Ken Shamrock here. Being a hardcore match, he thought he had the advantage, but Ken Shamrock, the most dangerous man in the world, is your victor here in the main event of episode 1. Folks, what an unbelievable night of action. We want to thank you guys for joining us here at the Revolution for Revolution Wrestling. We'll see you next week with another action-packed night of matches, new debuts, and everything else. For everybody else here at Ring the Bell, I have been Jess, and we'll see you guys next week.